my first noon moons. Wanted to put on makeup for you, but you'll have to deal with my bare face. It's okay. Um, so no ums. So this is my first noon moon. Oh, and I was gonna share it with my patrons. See, I'm already off to a bad start. Hold on one second, y'all. 1 second. You're live. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Yes, this is a noon moons, and I want to tell you about something crazy that happened on Friday. So I had got these emails that were from some publishing company that said they saw a treatment I did. A treatment is a sort of synopsis for a screenplay for script, and I do see it as a motion picture. But I kept getting these emails for a book publishing company who wanted to represent me, and or wanted to make it a novel somehow. I don't know. So I wasn't interested because I am like, books are just too daunting for me. I mean, like, I have so many ideas and I need to bang them out in scripts, guys. I don't even want to write half of my scripts, okay? That's why I make treatments so that I can outsource them to other writers. So that's where I'm at professionally. But anyway, the thought of writing a big old book was just so like, no, thank you. Like, I love writing scripts, but even if I didn't have to write a script and just write the treatment, hand it off, I would be perfectly fine with some of my movies, with like the majority of my movie ideas. I would be fine passing the baton. Don't steal my work, but I would be fine outsourcing that elbow grease because there's just a lot I want to get done. Anyway, so I got those emails, and then Friday afternoon, I got a call from a guy who, said, I was so like Twitter pated afterwards that I can't remember if he said representation or a book deal or something. But, I was like, well, I'm a producer and it's a treatment for a movie. But if a novelist wants to take the story, then I'll pass it on to them. And he was like, oh, okay. So we parted ways, and I just realized after getting off the phone that like I turned down a book deal. I turned down like book representation. And it feels like I have options. And I wanted to share it with someone, so I'm sharing it with you guys. I am not worried that I missed an opportunity or anything. If you want to write a book, then write that book, baby. But I do not want to write a book. I am a movie maker, so I did stick to my professional goals without even like giving it much thought. It was just so like confident and like full of ease to even like especially because what am I trying to say? Lost my train of thought. But yeah, it felt good because it felt like I had options and like I was focused and directed to my goals, to my dreams, to what I saw for myself, but not in a like, not in a turning down opportunities. I feel like it's a good sign, like it's going to gain momentum, right? And it's crazy because this is the same treatment that I got bad feedback on. And the feedback that I got on it, we're going to have to do something about this. Bang! I'm telling you. Just do not cut your bangs, guys. Do not cut your bangs. So they found me on this website that's a screenplay website, but I guess you can submit to book contests too. Reps are reading your stuff and all the time. So Anyway, one of the things you can do to get feedback from your peers is you can read through other peer work, right? Other TV pilots, treatments, all of that. And you get tokens, and so you can give away tokens whenever someone, you can trade tokens whenever someone reads your work. Sorry, this is like a boring explanation. So anyway, I got feedback from this peer review on my treatment, and they were right that there was a lot going on in the story, and they did give some helpful feedback, but it was very rushed, and it was like they didn't quite absorb the story, and they just wanted the tokens, right? So they didn't give me great feedback. And it's like they gave me negatives in all of the boxes. You're supposed to at least put a positive in one of the boxes. But he just went all negative. The nerve. And then sort of mansplained at the end. But that's okay. Like, it was one of those criticisms that I, like, just sucked up, you know? And that was funny too, because that was on the day I was like bragging about myself, and I was immediately humbled. But anyway, so I got bad feedback on it, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to revise it later, you know, like I know it has its problems. I have gotten the right feedback from that guy. Maybe I'll ask someone else. And then someone read the treatment and thought maybe it was like a synopsis for a manuscript. No, I'm nuts. I'm nuts writing a book. It's, I mean, it's copyrighted, so I guess I can share it here. It is Have Yourself a Robo Baby Christmas. And it has a AI, like an AI Cabbage Patch doll. That's like the hit toy of the year, right? You know how crazy people went over Cabbage Patch dolls? So this is going to be like an AI Cabbage Patch. Woo! But that's like, that's a small part of the story that I'm hoping we can like do spin-offs or merch or sequels, something like that. I know, always thinking ahead. So we got the AI Robo Babies, the AI Cabbage Patch dolls, and we got this family, and the stepmom's new to the family. She's trying to like get in their good graces, so she goes on this like shopping, you know, like a Black Friday or a Christmas Eve, like only get this sale on Christmas Eve type of situation, right? You can only get these Robo Babies on Christmas Eve. So she does it to get in the graces of her stepkids, and there's like struggle and bonding, and then she's also trying to get in good with the neighborhood women of her newfound home. So there's some struggle and bonding there, right? And then you have cute like little teenage stories and kids stories, not believing in Santa Claus and stuff like that. So you have those elements of the story, the family related story. And the dad is away on a business trip. So I know there's a lot to this. The dad is away on a business trip, and it's kind of like a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles meets A Christmas Carol. I don't know, I'm getting fancy. I think I can do this like really quick to like just give it a nod, you know. So the dad is away, and the mom is bonding with the stepkids. He's on a business trip. He promised he would be home by Christmas Eve, but weather has put him behind, and he broke his promise. And now they're stuck with their stupid stepmom. So, yeah, struggle, bonding, and then another storyline is, then you have a small storyline with the retail workers that I think will be fun. How like your coworkers can really annoy you during like these really hectic, busy Christmas times. And then you have another story about the elves making these robo babies and the toy maker trying to steal their intellectual property, and the elves want to unionize, but it's the wrong thing. It goes against Santa, and then so Santa and the elves have a bonding moment. I know it's a lot to process, but someone liked it enough to ask me to write a book about it. I'm not going to write that book. I'm sorry. Think about, oh my God, that would be so daunting. But I really see it as a movie. And I know there's a lot of pieces to it. We can throw out some elements and make another Christmas movie. I'm happy about that. But my vision for this is to either outsource it to a couple of screenwriters or team with someone to help me write it, a feature. And that's it. I do not want to write this beast myself. Maybe I will on down the line. I don't know. But there's a lot of stories I want to tell. So, you know, that's not my number one passion project at the moment. But it's always good to have stuff in your portfolio so you can whip it out at any time, because there will come a time when people are asking for Christmas scripts and you can be like, voila, right? So got that Christmas treatment behind my belt. Maybe one of these days we can bring it to life. But yeah, I turned down a book offer because I am a movie maker and want to tell that story through motion picture. I can't really imagine what it would be like as a book. I mean, I guess A Christmas Story, you know, the Ralphie BB gun, Red Ryder BB gun, fishnet leg lamp Christmas Story. That was originally a book, and it was such a like best-selling book or favorite book, holiday book, that they eventually made it a movie. Yeah, so that is my story. I will see you tomorrow. Appreciated sharing that with you. Love you. Bye.